On the test, it's actually going to be matching, so hopefully it'll be a little easier than this, but
Is it multiple choice?
matching, kind of.
Wait, what's the question?
Figures that have the same size and shape are called what?
Similar.
No. Congruent. Kind of a little bit of a trick question because we've been doing similar the whole time, but why is this congruent and not similar?
Because they're the same size.
Right. So number 2 just says same shape, so that was similar. Girls, I'm probably not going to have time for you to copy everything down.
Am I able to take pictures of the
Why?
slides?
Well, he's recording.
Because we're on a time limit.
Well, we
So
can.
you might have to go into the video.
No, shut up.
I had to test today.
That, no.
Oh,
I had to take a test today.
Am I able to take?
Okay, number 3. Sides in similar polygons are.
Same ratio.
Okay, what's another way of saying same ratio?
I miss Will's jokes.
Proportional.
You guys gonna watch this video, right, Preston?
Proportional.
I sure hope so. Hey, Will. How you doing, bud? How you doing?
Okay. Sides in similar polygons are proportional. Angles in similar polygons are.
Similar? I did.
Congruent, good job.
Oh, that was a guess.
Oh. What was your first one a guess?
You'll never know.
Was number 1 a guess too? Oh man, thought you knew what you're doing. You got my hopes up.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I thought you
Talking
did.
too.
Okay, proportional means
Same size. I mean, same ratio.
equal ratios.
Equal ratio. Yeah.
Man, I'm barely.
That's like, yeah.
See, in that, I guess, and I did it right. And I don't know.
Good guess.
I know. You should scroll up.
You ready to scroll?
Yeah.
How about if I just leave 5 at the top?
No, I just. We were prepared with Mr. Dalton's notes.
Oh,
There.
We don't have this one. We had Mr. Dalton. We had to make it not stop. You had to go or you were
Like
getting.
this.
Well,
What are we supposed to do?
okay, 6 is, I didn't write the directions down because it would take too long, but are the 2 triangles similar? If they are, what's the theorem or postulate that says they are? And write a similarity ratio. Okay,
Yeah, I think.
do we know the 2 triangles in number 6 are similar?
Yes.
By what?
Angle.
Angle? Angle. Are you guys still guessing?
No, she did guess
That one you know?
Yeah.
Okay, these 2 angles are shared, but what other angle do they have in common? Angle A. Okay, and then it says write a similarity statement. You guys remember what that means?
AB over AC.
Triangle ABE is similar to triangle
ACD.
ACD. Okay, I'm scrolling. Same question for number 7. Getting warm.
I told you to talk.
It's cold.
It's like it's 8 degrees outside, or it feels like 8 degrees outside.
Feels,
It's like 38.
It's beautiful.
feels
Cold,
warmer
but
than
nice outside.
feels warmer than 8 in here.
I just
It's like 38 outside right now.
Okay. Do we have enough info to say number 7 are similar? Is similar triangle? Side angle side. So what has to be true about the sides? Does 10 over 7.5 equal 8 over 6? Yes. And then those 2 angles are the same. I didn't draw the picture very nicely, obviously, but side, angle, side, and then, okay, if I go triangle ABC on the left.
Congruent to FDE.
Yeah. AB matches FD, so FDE. How about I scroll so 7's at the top?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Sit
Yeah,
up.
7's the other way.
I forgot to erase, well, yeah, I forgot to erase the answers. Okay, so there's actually two questions. If these are the sides of the triangles, are these two triangles going to be similar? If so, state the similarity ratio. So that's the question, similar triangles, question mark, and then similarity ratio.
Yes.
Similarity ratio just meant the ratio of any two corresponding sides. So something that's a little bit tricky about 8 is that they did not put it in order for us, or I didn't put it in order. Because I looked at the test and the one on the test is not in order, so what should 5 go with over here?
Oh.
7.5. Why should 5 go with 7.5? Because they're the smallest. Does 8 go with 12 and does, okay,
Yeah, they all
are all those equal?
Yeah.
So you can like divide them all on your calculator, or you could cross multiply. I'm guessing one of the ones on the test is going to be a no and one's a yes. I think there's 2 of these on the test. But this one is a yes. And then what is the similarity ratio?
2/3.
Yeah, what is 10 to 15 or 8 to 12 reduced to? 2 over 3, 2 to 3. Okay, we're scrolling, so 8's at the top.
No, I'm keeping up.
No.
Doing good.
Nice job.
I missed something.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
no,
no.
You scroll the
I got the answers.
When you scroll a tiny bit more so it shows like the question.
So it shows what?
Like just scroll up for a second, please. That's all.
That's the next problem,
No, I meant up.
I think.
Like you go up.
No.
The other way, yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
Oh, the question?
Yeah, the question. Yes. Yeah.
Am I harshing your vibe? Cat bus. I'm pretty sure I don't want to know what that is.
Yes, sir.
It's beyond me. Beyond mere mortal. Okay. Number 9 is supposed to be, okay. There's 3 variables, x, y. I probably should call this, let's call this z instead.
To find out here.
Yes. This is supposed to be easier, hopefully, God willing. All right, how do I set up for x real quick? 6 over 10. Okay, there's a lot of ways you can start, but 6 is to 10 as 8 is to x. How do I set up for y? Y is to 16 as 6 is to 10. And how do I do z? Z is 120.
My bad.
Okay. Angles are not proportional, they're the same. Do you guys remember what the 4 angles of a quadrilateral always add up to? 360. You're going to need that fact on the test too. Just warn you.
What was it?
The angles of a quadrilateral always add up to 360. You have to remember that. Are you done?
Oh, we've been done.
You gotta stop for X and Y. I'm waiting. I'm pausing.
Oh,
Mr. Jordan.
Huh?
Favorite time to do?
It might be Chinese.
I thought you'd be a Chinese guy.
because he went to China.
Well, yeah, I probably gained a taste for it.
It would be very weird.
No, you're way off. He likes fish. I don't like fish. Wait, no. I like Cajun though. Cajun actually, no, Cajun kind of is fish sometimes.
Dude, I heard, in
Whatever,
Phillips
isn't that
Hotel,
agree?
you know where that is? Kind of by.
Well,
There's
It's
a
13.3.
Yeah, I know.
I
okay.
didn't know that.
40 over 3 is fine.
I like it.
Okay, this one, 16 times 6 is 96, divided by 10 is 9.6.
I need it.
440 over 5.
Okay, fine.
Whatever, how do you Z that? It's just Z equal 20.
Mr. Jordan, you didn't get.
Z is 120. Corresponding angles and similar shapes are congruent.
Good to know.
Okay, oh, are you guys done?
Yeah.
I kind of figured out, oops.
I think I did. Yes, I did it correct. You'd be proud.
Alright,
I did 10 right.
do you see the answer before I erased them?
No.
So I just put true, false on all these. Does A over E equal B over F?
True. Yeah, it's true.
True.
False.
Does A over B equal F over E?
False.
False.
But why
Should
is
be,
that?
it should be A over B equals E over F. Okay, C, does C over D, I think we did one of these earlier, equal E over F?
False.
Okay, this is probably the tricky one. Why, you guys know why that's false? It should be C over D equals E over E plus F. Little triangle over big triangle should equal little triangle over big triangle. So big triangle is not F, big triangle is E plus F.
So isn't it only you can go only up and like up?
Okay, does F over E equal B over A?
True.
True.
And you can't go crossways.
You can go crossways. This one went crossways. Well, you can't go diagonal.
Like you can't go A.
Can't go diagonal.
A over E.
Okay, yeah, this one was true. You can go this way, but you can't go A over F. That's wrong. Okay.
Is there anything else you can't do?
You're right. Anyway,
Hold on. Avert your eyes.
I get
Avert your eyes.
2.5.
Well, what was the last one?
Alright. For all the OCD people out there, look at all
No!
those dots.
Why not just erase it? They're
The
just.
problem is when I go to erase, like a lot of times I'll make more lines, like with some button on my shirt or something.
Why?
That's right.
That's rude.
It just doesn't work that well. Okay, 11. If you remember how to do 11, this will be one of the easy ones. How do we do 11?
Outside.
Nope, that's 12. Nope.
8 times X.
8x equals 4 times
Oh,
5.
that, never mind. I'm done.
You actually could do
The second time.
8 over 4 equals 5 over x, but I don't recommend thinking of it like that. Just do 8 times x equals 4 times 5.
Don't worry, I'll think of it.
Two and a half. Okay, here's a little bit more. Okay. How do I set up 12? Aiden, I think I heard you say that. Outside times what? Whole thing. Which is, what's the whole thing up here? 21. 9 plus 12 is 21. Equals, what's the outside down?
Was it times or plus?
What's the whole thing?
15 plus X.
X plus 15, or 15 plus X.
Wait, is it 9 plus 12 in the parentheses?
Yes. I just went ahead and put 9 plus 12
Yeah, I was just.
as 21. Oh gosh, these numbers are too big for me. 210 plus
You did this yourself.
252. They're not too big for me. I lied. 15x.
Inside this stuff.
I have that one memorized.
Are we able to have the formulas for these during the day?
Heck no.
Oh, figgy pudding.
You thought?
Shut up.
Do we have a cheat sheet?
What you know?
You watch your mouth.
Do we have a cheat sheet for this test?
No.
No.
He just said no.
What?
Silence.
Might wanna study. Might wanna make sure you know, if you didn't know any of these today, those are the ones you need to study.
Even the ones like that. Yeah, maybe.
Well,
How many questions are there?
depends on whether you think you'll remember.
I mean, like,
You know the ones
So
where
yes.
I mean, like, 1 through 5 is just.
What?
How many questions are there?
No.
There is no other.
See, there's the bottom of your game.
It's 1.8.
Ugh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you should get 1.8. It's kind of a big mess.
Way.
I enjoy you.
Okay.
27 divided by 15, not 15 divided by 27.
That sounds creepy.
That does not match my picture very well, but that's okay. I did.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, avert your gaze. Okay, this one actually is supposed to go with the word problem, but on the word problem, they also drew a picture to help us. So, yeah. It does have a little trick. We've already seen the little trick twice today, so maybe you'll get it this time. Who wants to try set this one up? 5 is to x as 6 is to 10.
Well, you know.
Okay, little triangle to big triangle equals little triangle to big triangle.
Look at that.
So it does have a trick to it, a little bit. 6 times x equals 5 times 10. So 50 divided by 6 is 8 1/3. Okay. Oh gosh.
No, wow. I need to see.
No more answers.
Are you guys done with this one?
No,
Almost.
almost.
I guess we're gonna. I think we were gonna make it. Maybe we're gonna be close.
If you don't make it, we're gonna supposed to test on Monday.
Yeah, heck no.
No?
I didn't make it in the other class. I just told them we were on like in the last problem.
Well, that's not fair.
I just told them, and this is gonna be on the test too.
I've been doing good at writing every single thing now.
Yeah, now I'm.
If-
He just moved.
If you run out of time, you're gonna have to look at the video or something.
Future message to myself.
There go the answers.
Other way.
Or just
I already forgot.
okay.
I don't like the letters on the
Does anybody remember?
Yes, hold on.
Okay,
Let me get my notes.
Marianne, how do we do B?
square root of 9.
What do you want to say to your future self?
Okay. Shh. Square root of 9 times 16. Now, I chose these numbers so they work out nice. The one on the test, they did the same thing. That's why I chose these numbers.
12.
Yeah. Usually when we did these, we had square root answers, but these are all going to come out nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wouldn't A, wouldn't you do 9 times? Right, yeah.
A is the square root of
Yeah, square root of
9.
9 plus 16.
9 plus 16. What's 9 plus 16? 25. So for A and C, you do the near segment and the whole thing. It's kind of like the circle thing where it was outside the circle. You do the outside and the whole thing. You do the near 9 and the whole thing 25. This is 3 times 5 is 15. C, same thing. You do the near 16 and the whole thing 25. Yeah.
So if you're doing it, if you were saying it in terms of you 16 and 16 plus 9, then you know.
If you're doing it with print, yeah, yes.
Alright.
You could write it like that and be right. Oh, with the square root on top. Alright. Ready, scroll?
Yeah. No, that's smart. No. Never.
I guess we're going all the way. Here's the answers. Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to raise that.
The back button.
No,
The back button, the back button.
Oh my gosh!
What are you guys screaming about?
Keep going, no.
Dramatic. We need to chill.
No, that, I was supposed to raise that.
Here.
No, let's go a little bit higher.
Hit the back button.
I don't know, but I can
We
really
were all
do it
paying.
to almost anybody.
It's only the
Except
first
I
one.
never do it to my mom. 'Cause my mom.
Good man.
We're actually getting really close to the end here.
Yeah, how many are there?
Like 3. If this is 1, there's like 2 more. I'm trying to remember what time we got. We got a lot of time.
We get out of 35.
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes.
Over 2 minutes.
47 minutes.
Okay. So if we have extra time, for some reason I couldn't get through this in the other class. I wasn't moving very well. I can go back if you guys want to look at any of the problems.
There's like one I need you to go back to.
Okay, we'll do it. Well, we'll wait till we're done and then we'll go back.
Yeah.
45. I think I'm doing very well.
Oh, guys, I realized I kind of missed a question, but I will just ask it now. So the first question that I kind of accidentally skipped was, what's the similarity ratio between the two triangles?
2/3.
Okay, similarity ratio is basically the ratio of any corresponding sides, corresponding lengths, so it's 8 to 12. But as always, you need to reduce. 8 to 12 reduces
2/3.
to 2 to 3. That's similarity ratio. And you use that answer to help you find like the A and the B. I don't think I wrote down the B. No, I didn't. So I'm gonna have to write down B here in a second.
Did you erase it?
No, we ran out of time in the class.
Oh, yeah, you write them down. That's probably why you were slower, because you guys wrote them
Yeah,
Is this the
also,
last question?
okay, now, here's the question. If the similarity ratio is 2 to 3, boys, what's the ratio of the perimeters?
down. Don't you?
2 to 3, the same thing. Kind of a trick question. Some people probably have no idea what's going on, so you can't trick them if they have no knowledge.
Exactly.
If they have no knowledge base.
Can't trick what's already trapped.
Get wordy.
Okay, so you set the perimeter of the ratios equal to the, okay, should 30
Top.
go on the top or the bottom?
Oh.
Okay, why did they say top?
Because
Because AB is the littler triangle, or ABC is the little triangle, because they told us AB was 8 and XY was 12. So 30 should go with the little one on the top. So we're solving that. So if you can set these problems upright, solving them is pretty easy, right? There's no, so mostly just can I set it up, right? 2 times x equals 3 times 30. 2x equals 90. 90 divided by 2 is 45 centimeters. Okay. I'm going to have to write B down.
We're
Right.
gonna see.
Guess what B is going to be?
We're gonna see. Area. Wait.
Area, correct.
Oh, look at me. Oh, is there a C?
It's like that's a perfect.
Yes. I'm going to do it long as
Oh, I'm thinking of like sharp.
Did I call the first triangle ABC?
Like that.
That is an area, you just, times the similarity ratio by square it by 3 down. Isn't that cute? Wait, that might be volume. That's volume.
XYZ was the bigger one. I'm gonna say it was like, I'll say 96
90 feet
square centimeters. It's probably too small, but that's okay.
Both using the same number.
Okay, so we're on areas. So if we know the similarity ratio, how do we find the area ratio? Square it. So that 2 to 3 that we used last time, this time, oops, let me go back to blue. This time we need to square it.
4 to 9.
So it's 4 to 9. Okay, should the 96 go on top or bottom? 96 is the area of the XYZ, or ABC, which is the, wait, ABC was the small one. No, never mind, my bad. We're looking for ABC, we've got XYZ, you're right. Find the area of ABC, the small one, if the large triangle has area 96. 96 across from 9.
Sorry, that's like a 300.
That comes out as something weird, right?
386.
Well, divide by 9.
Oh, it's 428.
What?
42.6.
43?
42.6.
Is that the last question?
We haven't done, well, what have we not done?
It's the same.
Volume.
Volume.
Almost done this year.
Yeah, we'll do the volume as the last question. Find the volume of triangle ABC if triangle,
This is a really big problem.
well, okay,
That wouldn't make sense.
the triangles don't have any volumes, but what the way the book did it was they said if the triangles are the bases of the solids, you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like if they're just one side of the three-dimensional shapes, then this would work. Okay, find the volume of, I don't know all about that. Find the volume of the solid with ABC. I don't know if I want to write all that.
Let's just not do it. Wait,
That's
what's the question?
triangle already fine.
Find volume of solid with triangle ABC as base if triangle XYZ is base of solid with volume, I don't know, I'll just say 240
That's a big.
cubic centimeters. So
What is it?
if the similarity ratio is 2 to 3, how do we find the ratio of the volumes? Cubic. So cubed, 8 to 27 is the ratio of the volumes. Okay, they give us the volume of XYZ. Was XYZ the big or the smaller triangle? Is the big. So 240 should go down here with the big. We're looking for ABC, the smaller triangle, but they give us XYZ, the bigger triangle.
Did it say 240 feet?
Hmm?
What does it say on the right?
Oh, I guess my calculation is up.
What does that come out to?
17, whatever.
Go back to the math.
1.1 centimeters cubed. Okay, Trevor, you said you want, oh, you're probably not done with this one.
I need number 13.
Are you done with this one?
Yes, sir.
Carson's not done with this
Go ahead.
13,
Yeah. Yeah, I just need that stuff right there.
I think I take it, 8, 7 or 8 hours.
I say next week, we dedicate Monday to
Eight hours.
8 hours is better for me, but 7th hour is like, take a Bible room if you want.
I don't really want to go to cruise,
I made it last week. I don't.
Why would you need to go?
You help, I don't.
Cross country is canceled.
I've seen it.
8th hour though, you need to,
I saw it.
you need to know something.
Yeah.
Are you done recording?
Where was it?
No,
Yeah.
you almost were on video.
That's why I was talking about.
It's not working.